Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. Nakata producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that's a throw-in. Well, we just know, of course, what an excellent goalkeeper Dida is. Indeed, some consider him to be right up there amongst the elite.
Yeah, towering, and someone who always has great presence. For me, just always seems relaxed and in tune with everything that's going on. A true great.
Belletti. And the counter is on. Neymar. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, this looks sharp. And he cuts out the supply. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
And it's Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming. And once more he proves rigid and robust. It's a quick one. Oh, this is a great position. Now the finish! That's going to go a long way. And here's Bale. Kaka. That has been cut short. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Well, there's the clearance. Saliba. Bale. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Darwin, played out to the left flank. Good running, strong and purposeful. Isak, he's beaten the last man. Bastoni proves too strong. Nakata cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And he's heaved it away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pinches it off him. And here's Yamal. Bale. Rice. And he's being shifted off it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Darwin. And Darwin. Nunez! He's scored! Well, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
Substitution.
Johor Darul Tazim choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Buriram United have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, that's a key interception.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He could be in here. He's got the shot away! And he's there to belt it away. Johor Darul Tazim are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Van Dijk. Kaka. And it's Neymar. Here's Chouameni. Kaka. That's been cut out, well played. Yamal. And it's Belletti. Pedri. Johor Darul Tazim finding their passes.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rice. Foot in. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Johor Darul Tazim really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Van Dijk. And it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Buriram United looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Neymar.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and
oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Rice. Johor Darul Tazim still this single goal behind.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Yamal proves just a little bit too strong. Isak. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Xabi Alonso spots it and intercepts. And he's lost his man here. Saliba concedes a free kick for that. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution in progress.
Johor Darul Tazim have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Van Dijk. No, again there's no way through. Big header! Harmlessly behind. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And it's lofted through here. That is good alertness. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Kaka. Neymar. Kaka. The fullback is in acres of space. He's got tall. Hits it again, but still no joy.
How hard can it be to time a jump with the right contact? It's not that difficult, is it? That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, that's been intercepted. Isak, nicely spread. Belletti, he has found a way through. And he gets rid in a hurry. He's had a shot! Oh, has another go! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Nico Williams very nearly made that count from a combination of luck and good judgment.
Neymar. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Now it's Darwin. Oh, perfectly measured that. Face to face with big chance! And it's Neymar. No, he wasn't going to let him past.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Tries a shot! He scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Buriram United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Kaká. Good read, needed to be.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Neymar. That's a throw. Oh, that's well spotted. Yamal. Guardiola. Tchouaméni. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Yamal. Kaká. That is lovely. Nunez. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
Blue car parked outside the stadium.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Creole gets rid without sophistication. And here's the chance to counter. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cantona demonstrating his defensive quality there. He's gone forward. Well, that's beautifully weighted. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Messi. Szoboszlai. Oh, shooting chance! Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Gigi Buffon. I doubt there's a more experienced goalkeeper out there, Peter, having played at the top level since his teenage years. I think he's going to be a real calming presence between the sticks, and I'd expect him to give the whole...
Rummenigge! And it's been given away. Araujo gathers from the goal kick.
That's going in strongly.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And here's Messi. And it's Belletti. Pedri is in a really good position out wide. Danger averted for now. Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Son Heung-min. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He's gone for goal! Johor Darul Tazim yet to have an attempt on goal. Oh, that's a key interception. Rummenigge. And it's Messi. Cleared without complication. Forwards and with intent. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's had a hit! Goal, Milan! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Milan have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Johor Darul Tazim are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Son Heung-min, he's going for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Johor Darul Tazim are looking to go... Szoboszlai! He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well,
It was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Johor Darul Tazim choosing to make the first change. Vieira coming on, a player of legendary status.
It's a move that's pleasing everyone, even some of the opposition fans are applauding.
Messi! Oh, super goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. Hot knife through butter, they have done it again. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Son Heung-min. Johor Darul Tazim making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Now it's Messi. Vieira.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Isak. Szoboszlai. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Vieira. Rummenigge. Messi. Oh, sweet feet. And the finish! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
He's done very well to take that back. Szoboszlai, good, strong midfield running here. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, that looks a decent ball. Great ball if he can get there. He's through, now is he in? It's out for a goal kick.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And he's picked out the run. And it's half-time here. We can review the first half.
Johor Darul Tazim were desperate for the half-time whistle. A regroup and a rethink is imperative to rescue this.
Signore e signori, chiunque abbia parcheggiato un'auto sulla strada all'esterno dello stadio è pregato di rimuoverla. Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 4. Viene sostituito con
And we're off again.
numero 23.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, super find. Cantona! Cantona! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's following up! And it's there! And surely that settles it.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Xavi Alonso. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Messi. Pedri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. Out for a throw. And here's Messi. And Messi! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, it was a first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully. Well, the way this game is offering less possession...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. It could be in Isaac!
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è
Great
di
football,
80.953
shots and save.
spettatori.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let...
It's a mighty effort! Gabriel. Oh, what a ball! He's tried one! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
He's found a way through. Isaac! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Engages and forces him off the ball. Rice. Isak. Isak unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pedri. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Shot chance! Oh, what a mistake! Puyol clears. Xavi Alonso. Messi. And the shot! And it's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Ha segnato al 72esimo minuto, numero 20, Messi!
So is this the start of a comeback? And they're not going to make any further progress now. That has not gone well. Johor Darul Tazim still have the cards to affect this game. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That is a great pick out. Rice. Just a quarter of an hour to play. He's had a shot! He's scored! Back to within one! Interesting! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
Isak! Oh, that could cost them.
Isak was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Corner number 2 then. Defending of the desperate variety. He's having a go! And that could come back to haunt them.
Belletti knows only too well how important the chance was. He snatched at it.
Oh no, this does not look good! And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shot a goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Rice. Isak. Interesting ball. Oh, great hit! And the lead stays intact, just. So, third corner of the game. Terrific header! So close to drawing level. Oh, he's bustling through here. He's played him through. And the shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Great chance! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Il quarto uomo indica 6
No
minuti di
unnecessary
recupero.
risks, and the game is petering out here. Saliba calmly anticipates. Pedri. Back into the middle. Pass is just off target. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Isak. Can he finish? Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 4 coming up here. Thuram can get it clear. That's a little off target. And here's Messi. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Hits one! And he's there to belt it away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
The Netherlands promoted the philosophy of total football, and Clarence Seedorf is one of its finest exponents.
Yeah, pretty hard to find a weakness, isn't it?
Yeah, and for all his strengths, Peter, I think it's his passing that stands out mostly for me. He supports all of that with real determined movement, whether he plays as a 10 or deeper.
Busquets. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And he's managed to get free. No way through. And he's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Xavi Alonso. Johor Darul Tazim so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Bale just eases him off the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, no joy this time. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Gullit. Cruyff picked out brilliantly. Gullit showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Gullit is onto this. Xavi Alonso. Johor Darul Tazim do have a chance to counter here. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Seedorf. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, what a ball he's in here! Oh, that's nice. Van Dijk wins the duel this time.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Gullit. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Gullit. Can he finish? What a wonderful goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Palmeiras have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Donnarumma deals with it effortlessly. And the first 45 minutes are up. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Pull it. He's got space in the area.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And they're back on the ball again. Yamal.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Hullet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's found a way through. And here's Yamal. Johor Tazim still this single goal behind. And he welcomes it in.
The attendance for this match was 80,607.
Rummenigge.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Johor Tazim can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Mohamed Salah.
And it's
Number
Vieira.
21.
Now it's Neymar. Pedri. And he's found a way past. Great hit! And yes, it's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Johor Tazim grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Bale. Now it's Bale. Swept in. Oh, he's been Rummenigge!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Seedorf. Pedri. To Messi. Irwin gets his pass away. Pedri is in a really good position out wide. Araujo. Pedri. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great ball if he can get there. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Palmeiras clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Now it's Hullet. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Xavi Alonso. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Rummenigge. Looking for the run. Rummenigge. Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, a delicate chip through. 5 minutes left on the clock. Pedri, and he welcomes it in. Neymar, can he finish? Oh yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Johor Darul Ta'zim complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Stood up well to him there.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And that's that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Neymar voted man of the match and deservedly. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And already we're underway here. Messi.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vitor Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, the judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes very few.
I'd be happy playing with him behind me.
Isak. Rice. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Great ball if he can get there. Drogba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Neither side especially adventurous early on.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Messi. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's a sharp pass. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Zanetti. That is good alertness.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's a throw. Xavi Alonso for Rice. Casemiro.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That looks a good ball through. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's there to get it away. Nico Williams. Koundé calmly anticipates. And it's Gnabry. Williams. Isak. Conte, and that interception was most necessary. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Zanetti. Thuram. He's through here. Rodrigo.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Messi. And it's Xavi Alonso. Van Dijk. Belletti. And it's Belletti. And it's Messi. Defending here is really tight. Conte. Now it's Drogba.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Ball played for Conte. Oh, super find. Real chance! And he's really put himself on the line here.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Now it's Drogba. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi. He's in a good... He's got the shot away! Goal! Manchester United! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Gabriel.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's in plenty of space here. It's out for a goal kick. Belletti. And there's the end of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
So off we go once more.
Johor Darul Tazim really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Messi. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. A corner it is then. It's their second corner of the game. Referee's given a throw. Rodrigo.
Gnabry really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
And he's taking no chances there. And they've got rid. Gnabry. Gnabry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong. Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Johor Darul Tazim still this single goal behind. Ronaldinho, a true great in every sense of the word. And it's Belletti. Played back in. It's a good spell of possession, this. Shot a goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's played forward. Koundé.
This is the time you need that pace.
Gnabry. Now it's Rodrigo.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Rodrigo. That's a good foot in there. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Zanetti. Gnabry is in a really good position out wide. Oh, what a climb! Danger averted for now. Casemiro. And it's Zanetti. Zanetti got a long way forward to join the attack. Played into space out wide. Now then, the ball's come loose. Zanetti. Maldini. Gnabry. It's a good-looking cross. He gets big! Another fruitless header.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the service. They've just been very wasteful in the air.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on the field is number 11, Stoichkov.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Casemiro. Now, tries a shot! He should have put that one away.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
He's looking for the runner here. And nicely intercepted. Zanetti. Rodrigo. Maldini. Looking to set free a runner.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Rice. Messi has created one goal already. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Messi. And the counter is on.
Johor Darul Tazim need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Rice. Messi. Forwards and with intent. Guardiola. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that is superb, a dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
This is a lost children's
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.